What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Rhonda here, and I'm back with another video. So in this video, I'll be going over all the watches, warnings, and advisories coming from the National Weather Service. And as you guys can see, Texas and southeastern New Mexico is getting hit pretty good right now for this washout that is eventually going to make its way through Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, parts of Florida, South Carolina, and impact the Carolinas. The Northeast is still going to be a question where the track goes. GFS tried to paint the track of this storm, this rainstorm basically. Going to have some severe weather actually when you get further south, but and when it starts approaching the Carolinas, might see some scattered thunderstorms here and there, but it's basically going to be moderate to heavy rainfall for a good bit, bringing potentially 1 to 2 inches of rain depending on where you're at in the Carolinas. The National Weather Service is calling for. But again, the GFS are trying to paint this to go a little bit more turn westward as we got as it got towards the northeast, impacting New York City, potentially bringing flooding. The European wants to take that and keep it more east. So, I mean, it's a possibility that can happen. But regardless, we can go ahead and start down here in Texas and then work our way up, work our way north. Next, we're going to start actually in New Mexico first to get that over with. So right here in New Mexico, we do have, can I get this right for once? Yes, okay. Right here in New Mexico, we do have winter storm warnings in effect. We do have winter storm advisories in the purple and winter storm warnings in the pink. Southeastern New Mexico, we do have flash flood watch, and then a little county that's also under that in New Mexico, right here, that's also under a flash flood watch is also under a flash flood warning. Might get extended further west, but I'm pretty sure it's going to stay east. But it's potential that can happen. So that's what's going on down there. We can also just do Colorado as well, and then we can work our way north starting from Texas. But we do have winter storm warnings ongoing in parts of Colorado. Winter storm advisories as well is in the purple. And then we have a hazardous weather outlook related to probably those winter storms going through Colorado. We go back. Okay, now we're gonna start in Texas. So in Texas right now, we do have a good amount, basically the entire state of Texas, except for that northwestern part, do have flash flood watches. You might still see some flooding, so you guys are gonna have to be careful depending on where this track goes. But it's gonna eventually work its way into Louisiana, southern Arkansas next, then Mississippi, then Alabama, then Georgia, northern Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, Southeast Virginia. So regardless, we might see some flood watches get issued throughout the night for the Carolinas eventually, and Georgia. But I mean, it's gonna be a total washout. Definitely gonna help out with this drought. You guys have been on the red flag warnings for a good bit back here in Texas for high fire danger, but I mean, it is what it is, as the climate is definitely changing. We do have flash flood warnings in the red for parts of Texas as well. So I mean, most of Texas is under flash flood watch. Even in South Central Texas, you guys are under, yes, a flash flood watch as well. And then a little county, 2 counties is under a flash flood warning. Then we have a flood warning as well, and that light green right there. So I mean, and then we have a look like a gale warning, or yeah, look like a gale warning just along the coast side. Then we have a wind advisory as well along the Gulf side of Texas. So Texas is getting hit pretty good right now. So I mean, just gonna have to watch out. It shows you the rain is downpouring. You can go into Louisiana, who already issued flash flood watches, flood watches, for parts of the state. We have a special marine statement as well, marine warning. We do have a flood warning as well, and by parts of Louisiana, probably from that previous event that happened for the severe weather. So we can go ahead and move into Mississippi next. Well, Mississippi is actually quiet. Now, I do expect later on today, or sometime tonight, Mississippi do get put under a flood watch, which might most likely, along with Louisiana, get put under flash flood warnings. If this span of rain it continues to stay heavy, according to the GFS and European model, is painting, then eventually gonna move into Alabama, then Georgia, Atlanta gonna be a question, then South Carolina, no doubt about it. For Myrtle Beach, gonna get a washout. Wilmington is gonna get a washout. Jacksonville is gonna get a washout. Moorhead gonna get a washout. The Outer Banks in general gonna get a washout. Southeastern Virginia, you guys might get a washout. It's possible, but the rest of you guys in Virginia might stay dry. Now, winds, I don't know how the wind's gonna be. As a low pressure, according to the GFS, it's a low pressure was trying to paint a low pressure near the Outer Banks for North Carolina. However, the European was saying that low pressure was going to actually form a little bit off the coast of Georgia. It is possible that can happen. Georgia and and South Carolina state line, kind of that area. Then eventually work its way north and not stall, but hang off the coast of the Carolinas for a bit, bringing heavier rainfall, then eventually going up north. Guys know where that's going to happen. So that's what's going on down there. So I mean, again, uh, Texas is already seeing a washout. Louisiana is going to be next in a few hours. Mississippi is going to be next. Alabama, Georgia, then eventually into the Carolinas. So this general region right here is going to see a washout as well. Let me go ahead and split that. For Arkansas, it's going to be just that area. Right here in northwestern or eastern Arkansas, you're not really going to see anything like that. But regardless, yeah, the South is going to get a washout. Help out with this drought too. If we can go ahead and move out of Texas.